All right, today we decided we would bring you a movie review because we watched a movie on Netflix last night, and well, a documentary actually, and we loved it. I love documentaries to begin with. Here is the description of the documentary that we watched, which was called Starring Adam West. In 1966, Adam West was on the top of the world. The farm boy from Walla Walla was on a blazing, meteoric rise to fame as the star of the TV series Batman.
Adam became a huge star on television at a time where the stereotyping curse was in full force.
It's Walla Walla, Washington, by the way.
It's what?
Walla Walla, Washington.
Yes, Walla Walla, Washington.
Like
you just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
He was an unknown in the 50s, 60s, he was #1. Cover of Life magazine, TV Guide.
I really enjoyed being Batman because people responded. They were embracing of it.
So he was on the TV series Batman, but after 3 seasons, the series was canceled, leaving West typecast as the Caped Crusader. But Adam West never gave up. Through the good years and the bad, he continued to follow his passion, pursue his craft, and find his way back. Starring Adam West is the story of a Hollywood survivor, a family man, and the loyal fans who would stop at nothing to see their superhero justly rewarded with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
From Batman to Robinson Crusoe on Mars to Family Guy, he is a legend. And he will always be a legend.
He is a permanent icon here in American culture. You can't get much better than that.
And the documentary does, the structure is based on his daughter and agent and close friends attempting to get him a star on the Walk of Fame.
We've tried to get him a star like 3 or 4 years in a row. And last year, I thought we had it in the bag.
I have some bad news for you though.
Oh, I know you worked hard, Sam, Ralph and everybody. I don't want you to feel terrible about it.
But the documentary is much more than that.
Yeah, it's about his challenges. He went through a lot because being typecast created a situation where the moment Batman was canceled, he couldn't get hired in any major roles because everyone said, well, you're Batman, and we'll take you seriously.
See, Adam West is very lucky because he created an iconic TV character, Batman.
The night of Batman's release, it occurred to me that I don't think my life will be the same.
He was the best TV actor for a given role that I'd ever seen in TV.
It was funny, it was adventurous. Of course, Adam West's performance was stellar.
I'll be right there, old chum. Hang on!
And he becomes #1. Cover of Life magazine, TV Guide. He was single, dating every major celebrity.
You peaked in 1960, what was that, over 8? 1969?
You didn't peak.
That was just where I first became aware of him.
Kevin, I don't like your choice of words.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, for him.
Peak?
He still hasn't peaked yet.
I think you still haven't peaked.
Well, you're right. I'm peaking this morning.
Adam became a huge star on television at a time where TV stars didn't cross over to do films. And if you were a star in one role, that was the role you were stuck with.
Adam's career stopped. It's now the mid-70s. Clint Eastwood is Dirty Harry. Steve McQueen is a movie star. Roger Moore is James Bond. And Adam is getting shot out of a cannon at a carnival.
There have been a lot of ups and downs. One in particular that I've always kind of been fascinated with, it was when he jumped a car through a truck at some celebrity Daredevil show. You have 6 children. Why would you do this?
And he really was Batman. He did it so well. But well, one of the things I found was that as I started to watch Adam West go through the years and interact with people, he reminded me of my dad. He's a man, both of them, a man of integrity, easygoing, loving family men.
He's been in this business for 50 years, but all the time he's just questioning himself. I don't deserve this, or, what have I done with my life? So there's definitely a real element of like a lack of confidence.
I think I've always had a great regard for my wife and the kids. And I've always felt a little bit inferior that I could be a failure if I weren't the best possible father and so on. Because those times when you feel like a failure in your work, that you're not quite good enough, or it's not the moment, the scene is not good enough. You're not telling the story right, or whatever the choice is. And when you're refused a part, or you don't win an audition, I mean, all of these things come together in this panoply of sort of doubt and darkness. And I think you've got to do something well to get out from under that. And that is simply being a good guy, an honest man, husband and father. And yeah, I've tried. I've really tried.
And he had a positive, well, he has a positive, loving attitude and
a great sense of humor too.
Great sense of humor. Really fun and funny guy.
Adam's story isn't just that of a TV icon, it's that of a Hollywood survivor.
His career spanned 50 years, from doing westerns and commercials to being a superhero.
Adam has gotten back to the top.
Will you answer one question for me?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
He's had a long, flourishing career, and he's the mayor, for crying out loud.
Life is never boring with Adam, ever.
Come on, James.
A lot of humility, loves his family and the people around him, his fans, yes, big, and his fans really love him.
He likes to meet his fans. I really think Adam thrives on the feedback, and I think that really energizes Adam to keep on going.
Hi, this is the ultimate Batman SpongeBob team-up.
For nerd heaven, having a conversation with Adam West, it doesn't get any better than that.
Most people are so happy to see him. They respect him, they know him, and they like him.
Batman, you should have kissed me.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll give you a 3. 1, 2, and 3.
At one point he said in the movie, which I liked, he said, "What makes me feel good is making others feel really good." And his oldest son, one of the things his oldest son said was that he was a generous guy and a good father.
What he's known for, and the character that he has made sort of his signature and everybody knows him for and loves him for, is this perfect role model, father figure, sort of moral force that everybody expects him, that's who he is. He's human, and he's had some really difficult times in his life. There's been periods of his life he regrets a lot. He's had his ups and downs, but in the end, if you look back over his journey, that he has really lived up to that icon.
We recommend it, highly recommend it. The other interesting thing about it was that it was funded by Kickstarter, and I think that's awesome.
Awesome.
Just awesome that an independent person can come up with an idea, put it on Kickstarter.
And they did a great job too. It was well produced.
Whoa. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, really enjoyable. So if you're looking for a really enjoyable documentary about an icon from the 60s, but really he goes on and on. He's a Family Guy.
Yeah.
He works with Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, and he's got fans who are old fans and fans who are very young as well because their parents grew up with him or grandparents.
So documentary is called Starring Adam West, and we give it 2 thumbs up.
Are we allowed to do that? Someone hasn't TM'd
Copyright. TM.
I remember nothing.
Bye for now.
Bye.
How was that?